Hey guys, Desolate Magic here, and I'm off the internet for like 2 hours while I upgrade some network equipment, get a new modem, new everything. Did the entire internet just move on without me? The entire set, the whole thing, all of Mom. I got pictures of your mom in this video, and we're gonna show them. I might make that the title. They've gone crazy. I think like some people are pissed over the story, some are happy. I don't know. Still haven't read it. According to you guys in the comments in the last video, which I really appreciate, it is indeed generally the consensus that it's worth reading. So I will do that as soon as humanly possible. Might make a parody video of it too, by the way. But yeah, I guess they decided maybe on the heels of that hype train to just dump everything. I don't know. So just for time reasons, because I legitimately do not have time because I was down because they activated my modem wrong. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. To cover every single card, we're just going to cover the rares and mythics. I might have to split this in two, too. We'll see. But first up, we got Hoarding Broodlord. It's a 8 cost, 7/6 creature, dragon, convoke. Nice. I have a feeling, without looking at these too close here, because, you know, I like to give initial impressions, that we're going to see a mix of a whole bunch of different mechanics. Because we're in a whole bunch of different planes in this set. And I did notice with some of the cards, just the names and the artwork, because it's hard to avoid while dragging and saving. Major story spoilers, obviously. I mean, it's the whole set. I'm going to avoid in this particular video reading the flavor text, though. Especially when this one's digital and it's not on it, but the rest are. So, Convoke, you can tap other creatures to summon this, 1 per, and I think that contributes to colored mana based on the color identity, if I remember. So this is flying in 7. I mean, hey. And when it enters battlefield, search your library for a card, exile it face down, then shuffle. Ooh. For as long as the card remains exiled, you may play it. So it could be a land. Spells you cast from exile have Convoke. But it sounds like you have to be able to cast things from exile. So it's kind of self-referential. That's fine. Kind of a weird card. Could be potentially overpowered as hell. But if you already have a board state that can tap for like 8, like, it's probably not turn 2, unless you're playing Legacy or something. So next up, Essence of Orthodoxy. It's 5 cost, white 3/3 creature, Phyrexian. So it is flying because duh, and whenever it or another Phyrexian enters the battlefield under your control, incubate 2. Ooh, what is that? With magic prices mixed with egg prices, without even reading it, I'm going to tell you right now, I can't afford it. Okay, I just dropped like $0 on this free modem from my ISP because mine was too old. So, like, things are a little tight right now. All right, so create an incubator token with 2 1/1 counters on it and pay 2 transform this artifact. It transforms into a 0/0 Phyrexian artifact creature. With the magic of editing, let me save you some time. It's not a creature before. Otherwise, you'd turn a 2/2 into a 2/2, and then why would you do it? That is incredibly slow. I mean, there are cards out right now that could bring out, like, Phyrexians a little faster. Not, you know, the Phyrexian token from this, but just in general. That means they're going to go meta with it and say, you know, for the number of incubators, blah, or flip all your incubators over. Yeah, I don't get that, but that's fine. We know they lose. So, next up, I did throw in this one because it just looked awesome. It's Referee Squad from Battle Bond. It's the refs. Giant eyes and no depth perception. There's so many jokes here. Anyway, 2/2 for 3, Convoke, creature homunculus, of course. Oh yeah, and you can tap for color identity or generic. Nice. Vigilance, and when it enters battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Oh, that's huge. I've said it before, the NFL refs need tasers and pepper spray. Next up, Interdisciplinary Mascot. Oh, it must be Strixhaven, because it's from the famous Strixhaven book, Harry Potter and the Interdisciplinary Mascot. This one is going to take forever. It's an 8 cost. I wonder if it has Convoke. Oh, guys, it has Convoke. Ward 3, that's huge. 5/5, and when Interdisciplinary Mascot enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. I mean, that's potentially pretty spicy. You know, it's unplayable if you don't have a board state, which opens you up to, you know, getting board wiped or -2 swept. That's huge right now. And honestly, even with Convoke, and well, I really mean to say, like, the amount of control and the speed of the average competitive deck right now, it's either all blitz or all control. Or like Infect Blitz. Those are basically the 3 archetypes. So, Convoke ain't happening. 100% dead on arrival. So next up, Ortheon, Hero of Lavabrink. It's a 4 cost 3/3, legendary creature, human soldier, and if you pay 2, including 1 red there, create a token that's a copy of another target creature you control. Oh, because we need more of that. in addition to Freaky Jeeky, great. It gains haste, sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step, activate only as a sorcery. And if you pay an outrageous amount, 9, create 5 tokens that are, oh, that's hilarious. Copies of another target creature you control, they gain haste, sack them at the beginning of the next end step, activate only as a sorcery. I kind of hate this and I kind of love it. I don't know. I think Commander people are real excited about this. Next up, Sirach and Goreclaw, because everybody teaming up in this one in case you forgot or missed the other spoilers. 6 cost, 6/5 legendary creature, human bear, trample, and other creatures you control have trample. If you ask me, the bear should have teamed up with 7 other bears, obviously. But whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on it and gains haste until end of turn. Absolutely outrageous for a green card to give haste like that while boosting, while granting trample. But this is the out-of-control power level set. But don't worry, guys, they justified it by the story. I wonder if they know that the story and the card game are 2 completely different things. And if everybody gets sick of the power level of one, they kind of get disinterested in the other. Somebody should have told them that. Well, next up, Terror of Tawashi. It's a 4 cost 4/3 Phyrexian Ogre with Death Touch. And when this card attacks, you may pay 4. When you do, return... a little presumptuous. If you do, geez, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's Phyrexian in addition to its other types. And then you don't exile it at the end of turn because take your Whip of Erebos and shove it. You just straight up get it. It's a recurring but high risk resurrection for 1 less mana, but you still got to pay for it. You still got to protect him on the swing. I mean, it's not outrageous, but it's recurring free casting. Come on. Lisa's and Tutor. Next up, Grafted Butcher. It's 2 cost 2/2 Phyrexian Samurai, because we needed that. And when it enters battlefield, Phyrexians you control gain menace until end of turn. Ooh. Oh, that's a little much. Other Phyrexians you control get +1/+1. Great. And pay 4, sack an artifact or creature. Return Grafted Butcher from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. Holy crap, that's overpowered. Next up, if this is a Sharknado clone, I'm going to actually puke. Chrome Host Seed Shark. Yep, throwback to one of the worst cards ever, I bet. 3 cost 2/4, creature Phyrexian Shark. Okay, it's not an enchantment. Flying. There it is, though. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, incubate X, where X is that spell's mana value. Create an incubator token, with X 1/1s. I might have missed that on the other one if it said that. Okay, then you gotta pay 2 to turn into a creature. Okay, that's no Sharknado, but it's like half the cost. God, that card was egregious. They should have banned that thing the second it came out. I'm still pissed over that. To sit there and reward a control deck with giant flying unstoppable creatures was so cluelessly bad design, words can't even describe how bad the meta was back then. It's been a lot of years of getting worse, and this is just going to take Standard and kick it straight off a cliff Sparta style, I'm telling you. Next up, Vol'daren Thrill Seeker. It's a 3 cost 1/1 creature vampire warrior with backup 2. When this creature enters the battlefield, put 2 1/1 counters on target creature. If that's another creature, it gains the following ability until end of turn. What, backup 2? Or the ability on this card. I guess they say following, so... Okay. So if you pay 1, sack this creature, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Oh, so you can just pay mana, blow up your whole line, and kill them even quicker. Great. That's what Mono Red needed. Yeah, people are slotting this straight in. Do they know that they don't sell any cards and nobody plays the game when everybody just wins on turn 4 with Red Rush crap? So they need to stop printing Red Rush crap. And right now, arguably the best deck in the world is Red Rush. And you just gave them this piece of crap? Oopsies. It's not like there aren't 50 other cards in this set that leaked already. So that I already know about without even looking at these that didn't completely ruin Standard. Next up, Baral and Carry Zev, because of course, I wonder if it'll say something about spells that'll just be a cheap, gimmicky Is-It clone. I wonder. Alright, so it's 1 colorless, or generic, whatever the hell, 1 blue, 1 red, 2/4 legendary creature, human, first strike menace. Great. Whenever you cast, there it is, first instant or sorcery spell each turn, you may cast a spell with lesser mana value that shares a card type with it. Oh, from your hand, of course, without paying its mana cost. Oh, free casting on top of it. Free casting storm crap. Great. If you don't, create First Mate Regavan, a legendary 2/1 red monkey pirate creature token. It gains haste till end of turn. Great. So free cast some overpowered spell spamming storm crap or get monkey. I've hated that archetype. So do you if you have a brain and been playing the game long enough. Let's move on. Next up, Rankle and Torbrand. Yeah, that would happen. 5 cost, double black, double red, 3/4 legendary creature, fairy dwarf, because of course. Flying for strike haste, and whenever Rankle and Torbrand deal combat damage to a player or battle, choose any number of the following modes. I guess they meant to say but ran out of space. Each player creates a treasure token, each player sacks a creature, or if a source would deal damage to a player or battle, this turn it deals that much damage plus 2 instead. Whatever, cost too much is too narrow, that's fine. Next up, Monastery Mentor's back! This card was upwards of $20-$30 when it was out last time, by the way, but that was a different time with a different power level, when a different number of people still gave a crap about Standard and played it. And stores were still open and still in business. Anyway, 3 cost 2/2, Human Monk Prowess, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white monk creature token with Prowess. Gets out of control really damn quick. Get ready for, I guess you could call it Jeskai, because they're quite literally Jeskai, but red, white, blue. Non-creature spell spamming, control, draw crap. Love it. And they get rewarded on top of it. Oh, here we go. I didn't even see this one. No joke. Zurgo and Ojutai. Jeskai colors, because they're literally Jeskai cards. I'm not one to say, oh, I'm running a Jeskai deck just because it's 3 colors so that I can be elitist and honestly, actually, legitimately, not ironically gatekeeping to try to make yourself, like, sound better than new people and confuse them. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Do you not know the terminology? Oh, you must be new hair. But this is literally a Jeskai card, so yeah. That's why I call stuff Christmas and Candy Cane and Mono White. Can't really confuse those. So it's 5 cost, 4/4 legendary creature, Orc Dragon, and Flying Haste, and Zurgo and Ojutai is hexproof as long as it entered the battlefield this turn. Okay. And whenever one or more dragons you control deal... Oh, this is a commander card. Anyway, dragons you control deal combat damage to a player or battle. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them in your hand, and the rest of the bottom of your library in any order. You may return one of those dragons to its owner's hand. I lost interest halfway through reading that. Let's move on. Invasion of Tarkir. Great. So it's a 2 cost mythic battle siege here with 5, I don't know, hit points maybe. Toughness, who knows. As a siege enters, choose an opponent to protect it. You and others can attack it. When it's defeated, exile it and cast it transformed. And whenever Invasion of Tarkir enters the battlefield, reveal any number of dragon cards from your hand. When you do, Invasion of Tarkir deals X plus 2 damage to any other target, where X is the number of cards revealed this way. X can be 0. Well, I don't like the any target part, but like how many dragons could you possibly have in your hand? So it flips over to be Defiant Thundermaw. It's a 4/4 flying trample dragon, and when a dragon you control enters, attacks, it deals 2 damage to any target. Oh, that is powerful, but it's a long walk to get there. Next up, another siege. We've got Invasion of Ikoria. It's got 6 siege points. I don't know. It's 2 green plus X, and when it enters battlefield, search your library and or graveyard for a non-human creature card with mana value X or less, and put it onto the battlefield. That's right, a tutor into a, I guess, free cast, but you're paying for it. Whatever, free tutor auto cast. Sure. If you search your library this way, shuffle, obviously. And if you flip Mr. Flippy Boy here, you get Zilortha, Apex of Ikoria. Ooh, that's a big boy. 8/8 Dino with Reach, and for each non-human creature you control, you may have that creature assign its combat damage as though it weren't blocked. Yeah, defeat the Phyrexians with the power of Chonk. Next up, Invasion of Ravnica. I hope they target Rakdos first. Honestly, I kind of hate all of them. So it's a 5 cost, colorless mythic battle siege. Hello. And when it enters battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls. That isn't exactly 2 colors. Okay, 5 cost Exiler with a weird restriction on it. And then it has 4 structural hit points. And I kind of got these out of order, but I think it turns into Guild Pack Paragon. So this is card number 1, by the way, in case you didn't notice. 5/5 Artifact Creature Construct, and whenever you cast a spell that's exactly 2 colors, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal that a card that's exactly 2 colors from among them, and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. I just can't even comment on how good or bad this would be. I mean, okay, if your whole deck is 2-color gold cards, I guess. I don't know. Next up, Invasion of Tolvada. Hold on, I'm going to pretend I know what that is like every other MTG YouTuber. From my own memory and lore knowledge, and totally not some wiki that I just looked up, it's apparently Kaya's home plane. So it was mentioned in War of the Spark Forsaken, so that's why nobody's ever heard of it. It was the novel written by Greg Weisman. in 2019. Don't bother. I've heard the whole dang series is awful. So whatever. Magic Space Wakanda is what they're invading next. It is 5 cost, 1 white, 1 black. And when Invasion of Tovada enters the battlefield, return target non-battle permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield. And then it has 5 spiky balls from Mario. And when those are depleted, you get the Broken Sky enchantment, and creatures tokens you control get +1/+0 and have lifelink. Nice. At the beginning of your end step, create a 1/1 white and black spirit creature token with flying. Ooh! Not gonna lie, it's pretty spicy. So apparently Kaya, who's, overpowered as hell because WOTC, but still, I think she's a cool character, just saying. She just kind of sicks the ghosts on them. I've had an idea for a movie where it's like aliens invade and then humans are like, oh yeah? We might not have tech, but we got ghosts. And then they summon ghosts to fight them. How would that not be a gimmicky garbage trash 5 out of 10 popcorn movie? Come on. Someone go make that. Next up, Invasion of Fiora. I vaguely remember what that is. It's a 6 cost, black battle, of course, siege, of course, and when Invasion of Fiora enters the battlefield, choose one or both. Destroy all legendary creatures, or destroy all non-legendary creatures, or destroy all creatures named Fiora. It doesn't really say that, but it does have 4 early Atari game lives, and then once you deplete those, you get Marchesa, Resolute Monarch. Oh, this is, wait, I thought Eldraine was called Eldraine. Whatever, I don't know. It's 3/6 legendary creature, human noble with medicine, death touch, and when Marchesa, Resolute Monarch, attacks... Oh, wait a minute. No, this is, Fiona is, Conspiracy, isn't it? I don't know, I could look it up, but I've already completely lost any kind of will to give a crap. So Menace, Death Touch, 3/6, and whenever she attacks, remove all counters from up to 1 target permanent at the beginning of your upkeep if you haven't been dealt combat damage. Holy crap, I can read. Since your last turn, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Neat. Next up, Transcendent Massage, obviously, because there's fingers. Oh, wait, no, it's message. So it's 4 blue plus X. Oh, this should be good. It's a story spotlight card. Oh, come on. I guess I have to read the flavor text then. Warning, I said I wouldn't, but okay. Ren reached out to Teferi through the blind eternities, and an impossible connection flared across their vast emptiness. Yeah, they're probably lovers now, knowing WOTC, but anyway. Wait, isn't Teferi lost in the blind eternities and somehow time and something about his spirit and... I don't know. He probably beats the Phyrexians through the power of toxic masculinity or something. I don't know. So Convoke. Great. Draw X cards. Oh, that's what we needed. Blue doesn't tend to have a whole lot of creature tokens right now, but you could tack this on top of some 3-color Nightmare and Standard Aura outside of it and do some damage. That's for damn sure. I think this might actually end up getting banned in several high-powered formats. I mean, look at Dig Through Time, Treasure Hunt, or Treasure Cruise. Yeah. Just saying, a little bit of a precedent. Next up, we got a Sword of Once and For All. Just kidding, it's called Once in Future. I know they really missed out on that one. I assume it lets you time travel into the previous game, if there was one, in a 2 out of 3 match, and do 2 damage and then recall if that would have beat them. Okay, terrible idea. So it's a 3-cost artifact, equipment colorless. That'll be good. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has pro blue and black. And whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, surveil 2. Then you may cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. Great! That won't be problematic in other formats. If that spell would be put in your graveyard, exile it instead. Equip 2. That's going to feed into this Is It Storm Hyper Control crap pretty well. That's probably going to be the number 2 deck in the world after some kind of blitzy thing, probably red. That's my prediction. Not much of a prediction because I'm describing the meta right now, but we've just seen cards already that make both of them worse. Which means if you're trying to play catch up with some new ideas, you're not, because these 2 decks just hit the gas too. Well, we're halfway through this, and I have got to go build a computer and deliver it to somebody tomorrow, so gonna have to cut it here, but watch for more spoilers tomorrow. We're gonna jump into it feet first. Just like WOTC did carelessly with the power level of this set, but we already knew that. At the end of 2022, Mark warned us about it, so, I mean, this ain't news. Standard's already dead, Arena's completely unplayable, they've got nothing left. So at this point, they might as well do what they already admitted and said they're going to do, which is crank the power up to 11 and sell cards just to Commander players because of a changing landscape and customer preferences. Yeah, the customer preferences, they want an understandable, fun, fair format that they can actually play at F&M and introduce to their friends. How about that? You know, that thing that made the game grow from 2013 to 2018. That thing. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.